super fun holiday release video for you today as we look at some Lancome as envisioned by Global Creative Director Lisa Eldridge. This is a whole beautiful thing. I'm glad to have you here. You're going to look at it today with me, Rebecca. I am a fashion and beauty editor, journalist. I've been doing that for well over 20 years. Well over 20 years. But no one reads anymore. Okay, not no one, but a lot of people don't. Magazines are just not as relevant as they used to be. So I invented Not Fit for Print Beauty, brought it over here to YouTube, and it's kind of like a live beauty magazine, for you to go through every day or so here on YouTube. All right, let's get started. We're going to have fun with some Chantecaille products today that are not new at all, so it's not a full review, but they're new to me, and I've already filmed me putting those on. But I want to spend the rest of the time talking about the Lancome Celestial Rose Palette for Holiday 2024. This little guy is $89, and it is, of course, limited edition and collectible as can be. This was, as I said in the intro, envisioned by the creative director, the global creative director of Lancome, none other than the lovely Lisa Eldridge. When she does these specialty palettes, as you remember, she did the Louvre palette as well. Was it a season or two ago? And that was absolutely gorgeous. But now we have this one. And let me just show you how this is housed. First of all, it comes in this box. So if you're giving it as a gift, it's $89, limited edition. If you're giving this as a gift, here's how it arrives, just beautifully. And then when you open it up, we have the little velveteen case that sits gently, nestled gently inside the box. And when we take it out, in the velvet case, we have another amazing display. Look at this packaging, you guys. Look at this. It's got this Starry Night. It's a starburst pattern that's going to be on each shade, but this is almost like a leather with Agora Rose and a starry sky element on it. It's supposed to be holiday nights in Paris, and why not? And there's actually little crystals on there, little rhinestone crystals on there. Isn't that beautiful? Lancome also has an advent calendar. I don't end up partaking in the whole advent calendar craziness because I am such a collector that I just don't know when to stop. That's probably why I don't start. But there's also a Lancome holiday beauty box. This was just the most unique, interesting one that attracted my attention. All right, let's take a look at it a little bit better. We have two brushes in here, which I'm going to take out, and they're very nice, very useful. There is a beautiful little sponge, and then this side has a sponge and a brush on it, but we'll use my snobby little Sonia G brushes. They're not snobby at all. I'm the one that's snobby. Okay, let's take a look at these. As I said, we have a star pattern, a starburst pattern on each one, on each shade that kind of goes through it really. There's not like an overspray on this. Aren't these shades beautiful? They're so Lisa Eldridge, aren't they? Just so pretty in the pan and such a nice texture. We're going to try them on in just a moment, but let's pause first and show you the ingredients. Here are the ingredients in case there's something that you have to look out for in your skincare, or how you treat your skin, I should say. So freeze that, pause it. All right, and let's take a look at some swatches in two different lights. First of all, we have the swatches as they're laid out in the pan here in studio lighting. They're really pretty. They're all kind of a nice satiny shimmer. They're really pretty, really holiday, really pretty for holidays. I can't wait to do a look or two with them. All right, let's take it outside into the warm, sadly very warm, California sunshine. Take a look there. Oh, it looks so good. You see it much, but they're very subtle. This is exactly like the Louvre palette. Very, very concealer on. I just thought we could have a little bit of fun here before we put on this Lancome palette. I want to show you, I have got the Chantecaille Just Skin. Have you guys tried this? It's an SPF skin tint, and I thought, I've never tried it before, and Chantecaille was nice enough to send it over. So I thought, let's put some of it on, and I thought I could try it with you guys if you don't mind. This is not a new product, of course. I got the shade Vanilla. They sent this to me, which was really nice of them. So let's just try it together. I'm always, you know me, I'm always looking for kind of a light skin tint. And vanilla is usually my color in all things Chantecaille complexion. And they sent over the brush with it too, which was really nice of them. So let's use it, shall we? Ooh, that's pretty. I like their complexion. I am a big fan of their complexion, actually. So this is nice. And I wouldn't have tried this on my own. So that was really nice of them. See, they sent over a lipstick too. So I have been, so I just thought I would share it with you guys. I have been really in love with red lipstick lately. I get compliments when I wear red. So I've been trying to conquer my fear of red lipstick. And I look better in a warm red. I'm attracted to cool reds, but I look better in a warm red. So I am going to start wearing more reds, but that are easier to put on. Does that make sense? So that's a nice foundation brush. Okay, so here's the skin tint. Have you guys tried this? Send me a note below if you have. Don't worry, I'll wash my hands. I always use them to just kind of put product into place. Ooh, that's pretty and dewy, and it's the right shade. This is the red lipstick. So this is the shade Protea, and it's a warm red. Again, I'm attracted to cool reds, but I look better in warm reds. And I thought I would try this because I'm always looking for one that's kind of easier to put on. Because I hate fussy reds. Okay, hold on. Ooh, that's a pretty shade. This is my shade. This is my shade. But let's just see how easy it is. I didn't bring over anything to apply it with. Let's see. Pretty easy. Looks like I could use a little bit of a brush just to kind of blend in. You guys know I like to use an eyeshadow brush that's kind of dense because it kind of really gets in there better than a lip brush does, I think. But still, I think that's pretty. Ooh, nice. Okay, I'll go just kind of fix my brows and such, and then let's get to work really on what we're here for. Sorry about that little bird walk to the side, but I just thought it would be fun. Let's get into this Lancome eyeshadow palette now that everything else is ready. Okay, let's go ahead and try 2 different looks. I know that would be a bit silly, but I just kind of want to play around. And I did say that I like the brushes they included, but I am going to myself be snooty and switch to my own brushes. Sorry. And we're going to start with the Sonia G Sky brush right here. And I'm just going to put this shade all over. Now, if the all kind of shimmer or satin bothers you, I'm going to put that into the inner corner too. You could put maybe a bronzer, like the bronzer I used on my face today. I could have used in here, but I like the holiday look with all shimmer actually. So we use that shade. Let's go across. I'm going to keep this brush and go in here, knock a little bit of it off and get that into the crease. It's almost not as sparkly, so it's almost functioning as a matte would, really. And underneath the eye. Ooh, that's pretty. I know, we're going to get that blue in there. Don't worry. I know, we're going to try to test as many of the shades as possible. So let's go ahead in with this kind of blue. It wants to be blue. It wants to be purple. Let's see what we think of it on the lid. Ooh, that's pretty. I actually like the fact that I'm doing a really kind of dark look here, guys. And I really like the fact that these are really buildable and soft. I think that's actually really nice. I'm switching to another sky brush so that I can get that blue underneath the eye and really kind of do a smoky blue-gray eye is how it's coming out. A blue-gray purple eye. Ooh, I like that. And then I'm going to go into this shade right here, this kind of diamondy shade, and just put that into the inner corner. All right, what about doing this other eye mainly as kind of a golden eye? What if I were to do that? Okay, so we've used a bunch of these shades already. What if I were to go in here and really cover my entire eye with this kind of bronzy gold duochrome, triochrome really. This is a really unique shade, and I think it deserves to be kind of shown off, almost like a one and done would. What do you think? Yeah. I like that a lot. But I'm going to go in. We didn't use, let's see, we didn't use this shade. This is like the only one we didn't use. And I'll put that into the inner corner. Wow. What do you think? Got 2 looks going right there. What do you think, guys? Nice, huh? Yeah. That is a pretty palette. I like this one. You're going to hate me for saying this because I really liked the Louvre palette, but I think I prefer this one. I didn't know that at the time. I liked that one too. It's not like I was lying at the time. I'm just saying that when all is said and done, I really like, I mean, look at the difference in these 2 looks. And that's just 6 shades in the palette. And I have hooded eyes and used only kind of satins and shimmer. And look at that. I mean, how different are those looks? It's almost like you almost could have 6 one and dones. I know I used 2 on this eye, but I think it's just, they're tremendous. And so pretty, and the formula is so beautiful, and what a collector set. And just exciting to have something that you know is inspired and thought of by Lisa Eldridge. You can kind of feel her intelligence behind the piece, if that makes sense, okay? But, you know, you tell me what you guys think. Did you get the Louvre palette? Can you still get it now? I know it was limited edition as well, so maybe you can't anymore. Probably you can't. This one I like even better. I think this is so usable and so many looks. And look how holiday. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. I'm also pleased with my Chantecaille products. Thank you for letting me show them off to you. That was really fun. But this is not just about me gabbing. I want to hear what you think. I'm going to put all of these products down below in the description bar and where I can up here in YouTube shopping. But look down at that description bar, please, if you would. It's got all sort of information on our Facebook page. Thanks to Helen for running that over there. And on our membership. We have a membership here on YouTube for under $5 a month. We have weekly lives. We'd love to see you there. And in the description bar, it also tells you how to see me over on Instagram and TikTok and super thanks and all that good stuff. Make sure that you subscribe. That is the kindest thing that you could do for me and this channel. And we got so many more new products coming out for the holidays. So definitely stick with this channel to see, I want to say almost all of them, but pretty much all of them. Stick with this channel to see them all. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.